Oh! I want to talk to y'all about this idea and this concept called the love bubble. What is the love bubble? Fellas, I'm sorry we're not talking about a fat ass. We're talking about the love bubble. It's a concept that I've created on my own, and I just want to talk to y'all about it. I actually want to get some feedback from y'all. Now, a lot of the married folks, a lot of the folks out here that are married will have a deep-rooted appreciation for this because you may be in the love bubble and you don't even know it. The love bubble means if you're the most humble, amazing, sweet, nice, innocent person, you're more than likely going to connect with somebody that's a kindred spirit that reminds you of you. Or you're going to gravitate towards somebody that's got more fire and more energy and more aggressive energy about them because the relationship balances itself out. The love bubble. In the love bubble, you got you, your man, your kids, in your own family. You define the rules. You define the laws. You define any and all things that go on in your world. Not your neighbors, not your girlfriends, not your homies. You and your girl. How many times have you been in a relationship and had everybody having something to say about the person you love? If you're excited and head over heels and something about the relationship work for you, you are experiencing the love bubble. Because you have actually lost friends along the way. Because your friends didn't approve of the person that you fell madly in love with. Maybe they're jealous or mad because they don't have anybody in their life. And so most single girls would love for their girls to stay single. Why? Because we club together, we party together, we get dressed together, we go and talk about boys together, we have sex, and we have conversations about the sex, whether it was good, bad, indifferent, whatever the case may be. And so when your homegirl leaves you, and she's now in a full-on relationship with that man, more than likely all of the things that your homegirl was doing and involved in and fully consumed in with you was only because she was single. Then you start feeling like, damn, well, where's the loyalty? How is it that we're talking, hanging out, communicating every single day, and as soon as you get a dude, I don't even exist anymore? So then the homegirl finds herself being jealous. Jealous of the fact that she has lost her friend to this man who popped up in her life. Just maybe this man is saying, well, obviously, the things that you and your homegirls was doing doesn't necessarily falls in the guidelines of what I call respect. Clubbing, partying, putting on these tight-ass dresses, hanging out all day, every night, going from private planes and 6 5-star hotels and all of these events on some groupie type shit. Whatever the case may be. But when you are in a relationship and you define your own laws, your own rules, and the dynamics of your relationship, you are experiencing the love bubble. And if you let too many people in your bubble, it's going to pop your bubble. Now, some of y'all might be laughing. Some of y'all might be like, dog, you cannot be serious. This is not deep. I'm not trying to be deep. I'm not trying to save anybody. I'm just giving y'all the heads up that if you allow outside energies and opinions to be in your world and in your relationship and in your marriage, the dynamics of your relationship is going to change. Fellas, how many times have you been in a relationship? You don't necessarily want to bully your wife or your girl and tell her that she can't have no friends, but how many times have you been in a full-on relationship and everything about your relationship was amazing and beautiful and healthy until she ran into that homegirl? And it seems like your girl or your wife is all of a sudden treating you differently. And then you start looking at her homegirl and you start saying, it had to be you that's influencing my girl to look at me and think of me and treat me differently. Because maybe your wife or your girlfriend is having conversations going into details about the laws and the rules of your particular relationship, and this other outside woman or this other outside man has a problem with the things that your girl actually didn't have a problem with. Y'all love the way y'all love. Y'all have your own rules and laws in your own love bubble. And so when you allow outside people and energies to invade your bubble, that's when the bubble pops. That's when shit falls apart. Think of the love bubble as a force field. And y'all can fly and go and do whatever you want. And the dynamics of your love bubble, even if, this is how I feel in my bubble, even if you don't understand what we're doing and how we're doing it and the dynamics of our relationship, this is our relationship. And I don't need your permission to do what we do and how we do it. It's not about what you think is disrespectful. If my girl don't think it's disrespectful and we cool, we rocking. It's not about what you are willing to put up with or not. This is my love bubble. This is my man. This is my girl. This is my situation. This is my bubble. I would love to know what you think about this, fellas. Ladies, I would love to hear what you think about this. And again, please, when you write comments, I need all of y'all to start reading each other's comments. Don't just post your comment and then log off the internet. Listen to other people's stories. Because listen, sometimes I put these thoughts and these feelings out there, and until y'all read other people's comments, you realize that a whole lot of people can relate to this shit that I'm talking about. Of course you didn't call it the love bubble. Isolation creates concentration in your relationship. It's not about being antisocial. It's not about isolating your girl or your wife or your man from the world. But it's about saying, you know what? What we have is special. Let's spend that quality time. Let's love each other up. Let's develop this relationship. Let's communicate. Teach me, show me, educate me, make me aware of who you are, your story. Just teach me, show me. I love you. I want to love you. Listen. And here's the last thing. And I want you to write this on my timeline if you make it to the end of this video. Do I love you more than I know you? Think about that. Do I love you more than I know you? That's a whole nother topic, but the gist of it is most of us could find ourselves emotionally falling head over heels for somebody, madly in love with somebody because of how attractive they are, because of the sexual chemistry, because of the bond and the vibe and the energy that you catch with somebody, because of these deep, heartfelt conversations where people are peeling back their layers. But how can I love you this much and that deep when I actually don't know you? Right? Are we deciding to make a child? Am I caught up in how fat this ass is? And then when the baby gets here, you're going to end up acting an ass because I was caught up in the ass. The love bubble. The dynamics of love and relationship. It's a special, special thing. If you're married, you define your own rules and laws of the dynamics of your marriage. Doesn't matter what the people in the church say. Doesn't matter what the people in your neighborhood say. It doesn't matter what your family say. If you're happy and the marriage and the relationship is working for you, you have developed what I like to call the love bubble. Talk about it. Do I love you more than I know you? If you make it to the end of this and you don't want to comment, just write that on the timeline and I will know you made it to the end of this video. Do I love you more than I know you? And I would love for you to answer that question. Do I love you more than I know you? Let's talk about it. Share this video, people. Share this video. This is the type of dialogue I love engaging in. I wrote about this in my first book, How to Get Out of Your Own Way. as well as my second book, Manology. You can download both books all over the internet. Nook, Kindle, iBooks, iTunes. I'm not trying to sell books. I'm trying to save lives. I love you. God bless.